Hello, and welcome back to another video. This is the second episode of story where Naruto reveals his love of reading and his passion for training. One could only progress so far without instruction. When the Hokage assigned a teacher to young Naruto, he expected him to improve greatly, but he exceeded all expectations. Please hit that like button and that subscribe button. Let's jump right in. The situation had escalated. Way worse than Naruto had thought. The man who attacked them was one of the legendary 7 swordsmen of the mist. The man named Zabuza was also known as the Demon of the Hidden Mist. Kakashi even used his Sharingan against him, but he was tricked and now trapped. Trapped in the jutsu called Water Style, Water Prison. Zabuza's right hand was stuck keeping the water prison up. Kakashi couldn't do anything to get out of it. With the left hand, Zabuza made hand signs and created a water clone. Crap. I need to get Kakashi out of there, thought Naruto. He looked at Sasuke, but he was still influenced by the killer intent Zabuza was letting out. Zabuza was insulting the Genin, telling them that they weren't ninjas, not until they were on his bingo book. Naruto took that personally. Zabuza's clone used the mist jutsu while hiding himself. It was useless. During this time Naruto's sensing abilities had improved by a great amount. Naruto knew which direction Zabuza was coming. Zabuza was about to kick Naruto to the stomach, but Naruto ducked down as he quickly went through hand signs. Naruto took a deep breath and then spun while exhaling, compressing the air into a solitary blade of wind, slashing Zabuza's clone multiple times. Damn brat, cursed Zabuza as he prepared another water clone. Sasuke, take this kunai and throw it at the original when I tell you to, ordered Naruto. Sasuke didn't like taking orders, but it seemed like Naruto a plan. Naruto made 10 shadow clones to help Sasuke while he himself stood still concentrating. After a few moments, Zabuza's clone had already dispelled all of Naruto's clones and was attacking Sasuke head-on. Anytime now, Naruto yelled. Sasuke. Wait, said Naruto quietly while still concentrating. After a few more moments Naruto yelled, now. Sasuke smirked. Took you long enough, said Sasuke as he threw the kunai at the direction of Zabuza. Sasuke was still confused as to what that was going to accomplish. Zabuza started laughing. What are you trying to do? A kunai? Said Zabuza after simply dodging it, letting the kunai go past his body. Naruto also smirks as he teleported to the kunai Zabuza just dodged. This kunai will be your downfall, said Naruto as he quickly went through hand signs at a great speed and said, wind style. Vacuum great sphere. A large sphere of compressed wind chakra came out of Naruto's mouth going in Zabuza's direction. Zabuza was beyond shocked and was barely able to dodge it. He dodged it at the cost of letting the jutsu that was holding Kakashi go. A small price to pay for not getting hit by that. Who knows what would have happened if he was directly hit by the jutsu. Naruto. Great job. You've all done a great job. Now leave this to me, said Kakashi praising Naruto. How did he get behind me? Thought Zabuza. Kakashi went against Zabuza in an intense battle of ninjutsu. A great number of hand signs and that at a greater speed than Naruto had ever seen. Kakashi was able to copy every jutsu Zabuza was unleashing and using it against him at the same time. But in the end, the inevitable happened. Kakashi used a jutsu Zabuza was about to use. It seemed like he could see the future. That damn Sharingan, thought Zabuza as he was hit by the same jutsu he was about to use. Bastard. Can you see the future? Asked Zabuza as he was hit by a few kunai by Kakashi. Yes. And I see your death, said Kakashi. As soon as he said that, Zabuza was hit by senbon needles on the neck, seemingly killing him. Team 7 and Tazuna then looked at the direction the senbon came from. It looked like a mist hanbu. Thank you very much. I have been looking for a chance to kill Zabuza and you gave me that chance, the female-looking mist hanbu said. Both Naruto and Kakashi went to where Zabuza's body was and checked for a pulse. Nothing. Zabuza was dead, but Naruto just was feeling something off about this. He looks the same age as me too, thought Naruto. Naruto couldn't help but feel useless. Even though he had sensing abilities, they were proven useless 3 times now. The demon brothers shouldn't even have had the chance to attack. Same with Zabuza. If only I was stronger was the only thought that went through Naruto's mind. He was frustrated. All that training, but it all seemed for nothing. Naruto clenched his fist in desperation. Kakashi noticed that. He knew what was going through Naruto's mind and knew that he shouldn't feel that way. He was plenty of help. Naruto, don't worry about it. You still did a very good job, said Kakashi. The mist hanbu grabbed Zabuza and thanked Team 7 before disappearing with the sunshine. Team 7 was quiet until Tazuna broke the silence. Alright, you guys can rest at my home, he said. Alright. Our mission isn't over yet, so let's go, you guys. said Kakashi. As they started heading their way, Kakashi finally felt it. The after effect of using the Sharingan. As soon as he felt it, he fell down unconscious. All but Naruto looked at Kakashi shocked and worried. Naruto knew what it was, so he grabbed Kakashi with the help of a shadow clone and headed for Tezuno's house. A week passed since Kakashi fell unconscious. And after one full week, he had finally woken up. During this week Naruto had gone through acceptable growth. Seeing as Sasuke and Sakura trained together, Naruto made 50 clones of himself. Dividing the clones in half and having one group train on the Hiraishin and the other on chakra control and sensing technique. Naruto already had really good chakra control, but he still wanted to train and take it to even higher levels, and that would help with his next goal. The Hiraishin and be able to sense unconsciously. While the clones did that, the original used more than he could handle chakra weights and helped Tsunami around the house. She was Tezuno's daughter. He did learn quite a lot about cooking during the time with her, and he was quite fond of her. Unlike his son, Inari, Naruto didn't have the chance to talk with him, but it was obvious he didn't like them too. The moment Kakashi woke up, he started thinking about what happened the last time he was conscious. Connecting the dots, Kakashi realized that Zabuza is probably still alive. And after he explained that to the rest of Team 7, they were all shocked. Naruto too, since he personally checked his pulse. Naruto cursed himself yet again for not realizing himself. Being on his first missions, the stress, the murderous intent he got from Zabuza, those all just watered down his thinking. Anyways, to prepare for what's probably to come, I'll have you all go through some training, said Kakashi while laughing a little. Naruto was excited. He's going to get trained by a legendary ninja. But oh, the disappointment when he showed them what he was going to train them on. Tree walking? Seriously? We all know that already, said Naruto looking disappointed at his sensei. Sasuke and Sakura looked at Naruto confused. We? You mean to tell us that you can walk up to a tree as Kakashi-sensei did? Asked Sakura. A moment of silence came from Naruto as he realized that these two can't even do simple tree walking. Naruto then walked up to a tree and went to a branch standing upside down. Sasuke and Sakura were shocked. Even Kakashi, but then he remembered that he walked on water too. How is he doing that? That bastard, one time he's just an average dude and the other he's just able to teleport and walk on trees, thought Sasuke. Impressive, said Kakashi as he went on to explain how they can do that and telling them that he expects them to do the same. Kakashi then was wondering what to do with Naruto and how to train him, but then Naruto called him. Why do you walk so strange like that? Asked Kakashi. Oh, so you noticed. It's because of the chakra weights. It's a bit too much, but I have to do my best to improve as much as I can. Anyways, I need you to overlook my training for a little, please, said Naruto. Kakashi was shocked but also impressed. He's pushing his body to his limits. If he didn't have the regeneration of the Kyuubi, his body would have broken down, thought Kakashi, giving Naruto a nod and following him. Before Kakashi were 50 clones of Naruto. All training hard. He noticed that some were training on the Hiraishin, some on chakra control, and the others on sensing abilities. How long have you been training like this? Asked Kakashi. Well, for the whole week, answered Naruto, chuckling a little. He just continues to impress me, thought Kakashi. I imagine you know quite a lot about me since you asked me to help you in that particular jutsu, said Kakashi. Naruto nodded. Well, there is not much I could help you really. I can't use it if that's what you're wondering. But I can still give you some tips since I've witnessed it with my own eyes countless of times, continued Kakashi. Naruto was sparkling with joy. He might finally make better progress. After Kakashi gave Naruto some tips, he went off to do his own thing. While the shadow clones trained, Naruto kept doing laps and doing physical training while increasing the weight as much as he could. After doing countless laps, Naruto ended up to where Sasuke was, but he couldn't move anymore. He fell down breathing heavily. He looked at Sasuke as he started laughing. Sasuke was pissed. What are you laughing at? He asked. Oh, nothing. It's just that the fact that Sakura finished before the legendary Uchiha is hilarious to me. The Uchiha don't seem that great to me now, said Naruto, trying to taunt him. And it was working. What was that, you asshole? Replied Sasuke, furious at the comments Naruto made. Naruto couldn't move an inch, so having an Uchiha attack him wasn't something he was looking for. Chill, dumbass. I can help you with your training if you want, offered Naruto. Humph, like I'd need help from someone like you, replied Sasuke. Wow, you really are a dumbass. I'm seriously offering you help over here. Listen, I know you are all about revenge and stuff, but I'm telling you, You need to forget about that stuff for now. If you want revenge, then you need to have 100% of your attention on training. Don't think about anything else but that. Just get off your high horse and fully focus on your training," said Naruto. Sasuke then looked at him and said, "Thank you," in a low and embarrassing voice, and then quickly looked away. Naruto noticed that his stamina is back, so he went away to run, still increasing the weights and having Kurama heal him. "Thank you, Kurama," said Naruto, getting no response. He had tried to contact him, but Kurama seemed to ignore him for some reason, so Naruto left him alone for now. 6 days have passed. 6 days of hard and torturous training. He had trained so hard and non-stop. He went out earlier than everyone and came later than everyone else. He ate alone every time, but Naruto had gotten used to it, so he didn't mind. He had greatly increased his sensing abilities, and his body had also improved way more than he had first imagined because of Kurama. He was still stuck on the Hiraishin. He just couldn't use it fast enough as the fourth did. "Guess, I've still got ways to go," thought Naruto as he laid down from exhaustion. His stamina was completely gone, so he could barely move, but his sensing was still up. "Don't move," said Naruto in a commanding voice while holding his kunai. It was a girl, or that's what he looked like, but Naruto knew damn well that wasn't a girl and that this was the Mist Onbu that took Zabuza away. "I can't move," thought Naruto as he cursed himself. He could have taken him out and then only have Zabuza to deal with. What?" the guy said in a worried voice. "It would be bad if I told him that I knew who he was, since I can't defend myself." "I'll play along," thought Naruto. He put down his kunai and said, Sorry. I thought you were going to attack me or something," said Naruto while giggling. "Oh. You do look like a ninja too. It must be tiresome to live in constant danger," said the boy while smiling. "Not really. I'm used to it," replied Naruto. "Just a little longer and I'll take you down," thought Naruto as he gripped the kunai tighter. The boy noticed that and was worried if Naruto had noticed. "I should probably go now. He might have noticed me," he thought. "How nice. I've picked up the herbs I needed, so I'll go now. Good luck on your training," he said. "Crap," he noticed. "Come on, body, come on," thought Naruto, but it was too late. At the time Naruto regained his stamina, he was already gone. He rushed in the direction he had gone, but there were no signs of him. "This time, nothing is going my way and I hate this," thought Naruto. Naruto then released all the clones and the chakra weights. He made 100 clones to only focus on the Hiraishin training while he himself got used to his new body. The next evening Naruto thought that it's a good idea for him to rest, since he's probably going to fight in the next few days. He didn't want to be useless like he did in the past fights. He went to Tazuna's home earlier than in the past few days and he was all beat up. He practiced taijutsu against his clones and was all dirty and tired. "Oh, Naruto. Earlier than usual, huh?" said Kakashi. "Yay," said a tired Naruto as he sat on the diner table. Sasuke came a little later. He had been able to walk to the top of the tree a few days ago, but he came all beat up because he was doing his own taijutsu training. Before Naruto sat Inari, Tazuna's grandson. Naruto had noticed before Inari looking at him train but didn't say anything. Inari suddenly started crying. "Why? Why do you keep trying? No matter how much you train, you will never beat Gato," he said while tears flowing out of his eyes, and then continued, "No matter how hard try, the weak will always lose to the strong." Naruto didn't say anything at first as he stared at Inari. "I'm not weak and I will definitely defeat Gato," said Naruto full of confidence. "Gato is too strong. All this pointless hope will lead you nowhere. Always being an optimist, always full of confidence, and always believing that you'll do it but you won't. You don't know real pain," yelled Inari while tears still pouring down his face. Naruto was infuriated. "This brat," thought Naruto. "You just keep crying and crying like a damn crybaby. Unlike you, I won't sit still, I will keep trying until I can't anymore." "Naruto, that's too much," said Sakura. Naruto looked at her and then stood up and got out. He was pissed off, and at this time only training could help him clear his mind. He wanted to train his taijutsu, so he made a few shadow clones to fight against until his body can't take it anymore. He later realized that Kakashi had talked to Inari, and as soon as he noticed that his body gave up and fell down unable to stand anymore, he made the shadow clones pick him up and take him to the bedroom and sleep. The next morning Kakashi, Sasuke, Sakura, and Tazuna went to the bridge. Naruto had taken his body to its utmost limit and Kakashi let him sleep for today. When they arrived at the bridge they saw the bodies of the co-workers down. When they saw that, mist covered the bridge and they had finally realized what was happening. Naruto had been woken up because he had sensed something in his sleep. He had trained long enough to keep the sensing up even in his sleep, but it wasn't as good as it would be when he was woken up. When we woke up, a second later he heard a loud noise downstairs. Naruto realized it was someone with a sword and that he'd slashed the door open. He quickly rushed downstairs and saw Inari looking at the two men trying to kidnap his mother, Tsunami. Inari was about to rush the two to stop them, but Naruto stopped him. Naruto rushed the two in blinding speed and rendered them both unconscious in a matter of seconds. "Wow, so cool," said Inari. "Hee hee," said Naruto as he fist bumped with Inari. "You too, Inari. You were about to attack them, weren't you?" said Naruto smiling. Inari nodded. He was happy with the little improvement he just made. Naruto then made sure everyone is alright and then made 10 shadow clones just in case. Naruto noticed that Inari was crying. Inari kept trying to stop his tears from coming out and kept trying to wipe them, but he couldn't. "I'm sorry even though I chose not to cry. You'll call me a crybaby again," said Inari while still trying to wipe them. "Idiot. It's okay to cry when you're happy," said Naruto while smiling. Naruto then realized something and said, "Inari, I'm sorry what I said yesterday. I take it back." "No, thank you," said Inari as he let the tears pour out. Naruto smiled and then said, "Alright then, I have to go help my teammate," while he stood still concentrating on the kunai Sasuke got from Naruto when they fought Zabuza before. Sasuke had kept it to try and find how Naruto had teleported before. It was still a mystery to him. Sasuke was fighting the masked guy that had posed as a mist Hanbu. Naruto had already told them of his encounter with him, so they already knew. Sasuke clashed with him, but Sasuke was obviously faster. All he did, Sasuke easily dodged. Sasuke sped up and went behind him, seemingly teleporting, and kicked him away. "Haku, if you continue like this you will lose," said Zabuza. "Hi," said Haku as he did a hand sign. Suddenly ice started to form around Sasuke. The ice was turned into mirrors as it surrounded Sasuke like a dome. Sasuke was trapped inside. Haku went inside of one of the mirrors and started attacking Sasuke with Senbone. Sasuke covered his head with his hands, protecting himself from the Senbone. Kakashi wanted to go and help Sasuke, but he was stopped by Zabuza. Sasuke waited for the Senbone to hit him, but it never did. He only heard a sound of a kunai deflecting them. He raised his head to see what happened, only to see his teammate, Naruto. "Naruto?" said Sasuke, shocked. He wanted to ask him how he came so fast, but then remembered the kunai he had from Naruto. Naruto was holding two of the special kunai in his hands, and on the ground surrounding them were Senbone that Naruto had stopped. Naruto looked around and saw that he was surrounded by ice mirrors and the enemy was attacking with Senbons by moving between mirrors with insane speed. Naruto could follow him. Kakashi was with Zabuza, so all Naruto had to do was defeat this one enemy. "If it's frozen water then I will deal with this," said Sasuke as he went through a few hand signs and used the fireball jutsu. When the fireball hit, Sasuke noticed that his fire was still too weak against his ice. Water dripped down from the mirrors, but it still didn't do enough damage. Haku kept attacking with Senbons, but even this was too much for Naruto. He had to protect Sasuke and himself. For some reason Naruto felt that he couldn't move freely. His body weight being held back by something, but he didn't know what. Attacks coming from every direction, and it was hard to protect both himself and Sasuke. Naruto created a few shadow clones to protect Sasuke and distract Haku. He had to come up with a plan to counter him while he also tried to figure out what was holding his body back. Haku destroyed all the clones, as well as the one that was protecting Sasuke. The area was covered in the mist because of Zabuza, and Naruto cursed as this was inconvenient for him. He tried destroying the mirrors with his fist encased in rock, but after destroying it, it regenerated again. Naruto created more clones attacking Haku, and Sasuke had started to also attack him with his fireball jutsu. Haku was starting to get overwhelmed with the two of them, and Naruto stayed in one place trying to find Haku's weakness. While Haku was busy attacking Naruto's clones, Sasuke had gotten his leg with the fireball jutsu. Naruto thought he could try something. He dispelled all his clone and started rushing Haku, following him mirror to mirror. Naruto could follow him. Sasuke was looking at how fast Naruto was moving. Sasuke was shocked because even he himself couldn't move at that speed. Naruto was even more shocked because he knew he could move fast than this, yet he couldn't. "My body feels heavier and it's getting heavier every time. Just what is happening to my body?" thought Naruto. Naruto kept following, waiting for him to run out of stamina or chakra. But then the unexpected happened. Haku decided to attack. Ignoring Naruto, he went for Sasuke, throwing countless senbon at him. Naruto completely forgot about him. Using as much chakra as he could, he ran to Sasuke to protect him. But he was too slow. He should have been faster, but he still wondered why couldn't he move. He finally realized why he probably couldn't move. He unconsciously imagined himself wearing the weights that he used to train himself with and that slowed him down. 2 weeks of torturous training, even though it granted him speed, he still hadn't gotten used to it as much as he liked to. His body was still remembering that strain, and because of that, he was slower. Due to the stress of not wanting to be useless and wanting to save Sasuke, his body remembered the strain and wouldn't go any faster. It was strange. The after effect of using way more weights than the body could handle and abusing Kurama's healing, thought Naruto as he cursed himself. He looked at Sasuke getting stabbed with countless senbon as Sasuke fell down on the ground. He saw Sasuke get killed, right before his eyes. He cursed his body and himself. He looked at Sasuke's seemingly lifeless body as Naruto was overflowing with rage. Naruto was covered with smoke and was boiling with rage. "You will pay. With your life," said Naruto. Red demonic chakra was circling around him as it cracked the ground. The color of his eyes changed to that of Kurama's. The iris changed to red and the pupil slit. His nails and canine teeth grew longer and sharper. His hair also grew longer and spikier, and the whisker-like marks on his cheeks widened and thickened. "Good, Naruto. Given to hatred. I will kill him for you. I will take revenge for you," said Kurama, laughing at him. Naruto was enraged. He looked at Sasuke's body one more time and his rage increased even more. He looked at Kurama trying to influence him to give him his body. That was when Naruto came back to his senses. He was a shinobi, he shouldn't give in to hatred so easily. He will kill his enemy, not because he killed Sasuke, but because he is a threat to Konoha and his mission. He regained control over his body, and as soon as he came to, he saw senbon flying towards him. But before they could hit him, something strange happened. The senbon stopped as though they had hit an invisible wall right before they came near Naruto, and then fell to the ground. Naruto didn't know what that was but paid it no mind. Naruto punched every single mirror down to the last one. His speed was way more impressive than before, and before the ice could regenerate, Naruto destroyed another mirror. When it came down to the last one, Hokage couldn't escape. Naruto focused Kurama's chakra into his fist and with all his strength punched him in his guts. Naruto's punch went through him, and as he pulled his hand out, Naruto could see the other side through Haku's wound. Hokage dropped down lifeless. Naruto's red chakra went away and he finally calmed down. Naruto looked down on Haku's lifeless body as he noticed the mist clear away. He looked to his right, happy to see his sensei had also finished the job. He sat down in relief that it was finally over. "Stupid, I will never fall in hatred. And I swear, I will never be so down like I was just now," said Naruto as he saw Kurama hide in the shadows of his cage. Naruto looked at Sasuke, still upset that he just lost a comrade. He hated this. Every time some inconvenience showed up and Naruto couldn't do anything. He couldn't use his powers as much as he wanted to. He was always held back by something. He noticed that he was fully healed and that his body wasn't suffering anymore and he could use it at its full capabilities. What's the point? It's too late. The enemy is dead and Sasuke is too weak. Weak, I'm too weak," thought Naruto. He was beginning to hate himself. He clenched his fist as he was punching the ground again and again. His fist was immediately healed after punching the ground, but Naruto just kept hitting as he couldn't stop. He had finally noticed someone coming. Gato and his men. Kakashi was getting ready to fight them alone, but Naruto stopped him. "Leave this to me," yelled Naruto. Kakashi looked at Naruto and saw the determination. He stood ready to jump in, at any moment. "You better run if you don't want to die," yelled Naruto again as he pulled 2 kunai in each of his hands. The men laughed at the kid. "What's a kid like you going to do?" asked one of them. Naruto finally wanted to contribute to his mission, and since he wasn't getting held back by anything right now, he was going to kill every one of them. "I'm going to slash your throats, each and every one of you is dead now," declared Naruto as he rushed at them. He went through them with his kunai, slashing their throats open. No mercy. He didn't care anymore. He was too far gone after killing Haku, and as a shinobi, he will kill anyone who interferes with his mission. They couldn't react to him. He was too fast for them to even see him. All they saw before their life ended was a dark red flash. After mere seconds, Naruto slashed everyone. Everyone was on the ground soaked in their own blood. The whole ground was painted red and Naruto was stained by their filthy blood. Show no regret. Naruto went back to the team as if he hadn't just mercilessly killed Gato and his men. Physically, his body was in top shape, but mentally he was about to fall unconscious, but he just acted as if everything was fine. He saw Sakura laying on Sasuke's body, crying. "With this, the mission is about over," said Naruto quietly as he stood next to Kakashi. "Yay," said Kakashi silent. He was worried about Naruto. The first kill wasn't easy, and it didn't make it any easier after you kill multiple people. "Naruto," thought Kakashi. "It'd be better if we don't tell Sakura that I just killed them," said Naruto silently as he looked on the ground. Kakashi put his hand on Naruto's shoulder and nodded. Suddenly Naruto felt someone move behind him. He quickly looked behind him and saw his comrade stand up. "Sasuke?" yelled Naruto with a surprised voice but still happy. Although they hadn't been close, they still were friends and Naruto was happy he didn't die because he was weak. He was so happy that he could cry buckets. But he couldn't. Naruto then saw all the villagers that had come to help them and saw little Inari with the crossbow. Naruto smiled. Although he had just killed so many people, he could still smile. He protected these people and didn't let anyone die from his side. "I will continue like this and won't let anyone ever go against the leaf. I will train to become stronger, strong enough to protect my village and my comrades from any threats," thought Naruto as he chuckled and clenched his fist. He held the fist high, telling Inari that he won while smiling. Inari also smiled at his idol. The mission was almost done. Team 7 just had to wait until Tazuna finished the bridge. Naruto had created 50 Shadow Clone to solely focus on the Hiraishin but hadn't done any taijutsu training. He wanted to be ready if anything were to happen. A week passes and the Tazuna finished building the bridge with the help of the other villager. Naruto could almost flawlessly use the Hiraishin, but it still had a 2 seconds delay, which he didn't like. It still made traveling easier though. All the villagers had gathered to say goodbye to Team 7. "Goodbye, everyone," said Naruto as he waved them goodbye. Inari looked at him holding his tears back. "You can cry, you know," said Naruto while laughing. "I'm not going to cry." "You can cry too, Naruto," said Inari still holding his tears back. Naruto looked at him and smiled. "I would if I could," thought Naruto as he kept his smile up. With a wave of his hand, Naruto used the Hiraishin to teleport Team 7 to leave. "They are gone," they said all in unison. Oh, yay. We should think of a name for the bridge," said one of the villagers. "Yay. The Great Naruto Bridge. That sounds good, doesn't it?" replied Tazuna. "Yay," yelled everyone in unison. Team 7 teleported to Naruto's room. "Wow," thought all three. "Impressive, Naruto. You have improved a lot in your jutsu," praised Kakashi. Naruto looked up to see him and smiled proudly. He only needed a few more weeks and he would be flawless at using it. How is he so strong? How can he just teleport us instantly when it would have taken hours and hours of running, thought Sasuke. He had one goal in his mind and he would do anything to fulfill that goal. But first, he had to overcome a wall if he wanted to achieve that goal. And that wall was Naruto. "Anyways, you guys should go and rest while I go report to Hokage-sama. Especially you, Naruto," said Kakashi, getting an okay from all the students as they head out. Naruto stayed in his room and laid on his bed. He was thinking about all those people he had killed. For the past 7 days, he could barely sleep. The moment he fell asleep, the people he killed came and haunted him. He would wake up swimming in sweat. He had to find a way to deal with it. "I will kill anyone and everyone who stands in my village's way. I am a shinobi, a tool to be used by the leaf, and I will become the most fearsome and strongest shinobi there is," thought Naruto. This had somewhat helped him as he just thought he did for his village. "I did it for the village, I did it for the village, I did it for the village," that's all Naruto thought. 2 months passed as Naruto trained as much as he could. They went on a few C-rank missions and they were really easy as they only had to fight bandits. He had become closer friends with Sasuke as he realized that he really related to him. Both without parents and both looked down on Sasuke, as the last surviving Uchiha, and Naruto as the Kyuubi. They did some casual conversations and sometimes even trained together. That was when Sasuke realized he had to train even harder because Naruto was on another level. During the 2 months, Naruto had mostly focused on the Hiraishin and increasing his own speed and strength. After the first month, Naruto learned how to flawlessly use the Hiraishin, but he wanted to go further. He wanted to use his red lightning mode to increase his speed even more. He improved the lighting mode also, but it was still nothing compared to what the Raikage used. While training with the lightning mode and with the Hiraishin, Naruto had come up with a great idea. Infusing the technique formula with lightning chakra, and when he teleported to that mark, then the enemy would get hit by lightning chakra. This would help Naruto react even faster and do more damage. On his free days, he did extreme taijutsu training while increasing the weights to insane amounts. Naruto had focused on his training so much that he had forgotten about his rival, Konohamaru. He was walking in the village with Team 7 after finishing another mission. Sasuke had walked off and Kakashi was gone to report to the Hokage. Naruto was about to go away when he sensed Konohamaru behind him. "Oh, Konohamaru," said Naruto excitedly. Naruto looked down to see a square rock confused. Konohamaru lifts the cardboard which was made to look like a rock, up and says, "As expected from my rival." Behind him were a body and a girl the same age as him. Konohamaru wore grey shorts and a yellow shirt with a red Konoha symbol printed on it. Udon which was on Konohamaru's right side had short brown hair and dark eyes. Naruto noticed that the drip of snot always hung from his nose but Udon never bothered wiping. He also wore circular glasses. He wore a simple blue shirt which zipped up the middle, a pair of brown pants, sandals. On Konohamaru's left side was Moegi. She had her orange hair tied up, with red elastics, into two very large pigtails. She also had a perpetual blush. She wore a red tank top over a pink t-shirt layered at the bottom. Her pants were grey and she wore the traditional ninja sandals. Naruto had met them a few times before and had played ninja with them sometimes. Although he really didn't like the game, he saw that they liked it, so he went on with it. "Hey, you guys," said Naruto. "You really are the best, leader. You noticed us so quickly," said Konohamaru while the other two nodded. Naruto smiled a little. He didn't mind getting called leader. "Thank you," he replied. Konohamaru was about to say something but then noticed a girl behind him. "Nene, leader. Is she your?" said Konohamaru while smirking. Naruto looked behind him and noticed what he meant. "Sakura? Not really, she is just my FL teammate I guess," replied Naruto again. Konohamaru looked at him and then looked at her and said, "Well, she does have an abnormally huge forehead. I can see why you wouldn't date her." He laughed a little when he said that. You should run," said Naruto as he laughed a little. Konohamaru looked at him confused as to what he meant, but then he looked behind and saw the furious pink-haired girl about to punch the hell out of him. He ran away, as fast as he could, running for his life. As he looked behind to see if she was catching up, he bumped into someone. "That hurt," said the guy Konohamaru bumped into. He wore a black, baggy, full bodysuit with a red and yellow circle on the front. He also wore a black hood that covered his head completely and had cat-like ears and his forehead protector on his forehead, and the symbol on it was that of the Sand Village. He also wore purple face paint. He then continued to pick Konohamaru up. Naruto sensed that something was wrong with Konohamaru, so he shunshined to the place, and the moment he arrived he heard the guy yell to Konohamaru, "That hurt, you little piece of shit, Sanjinan? Is it that time already?" From the looks of it, Konohamaru bumped into him, thought Naruto. "Don't, we'll get yelled at later," said a blonde girl behind him. She had teal eyes and sandy blonde hair, which was gathered into 4 consecutive pigtails. She wore a single light purple-colored, off-the-shoulders garment that extended to halfway down her thighs, with a scarlet sash tied around her waist. In addition to incorporating fishnet worn over her shoulders and legs, specifically on her right calf and her left thigh, she also wore her black forehead protector around her neck. Who are these guys? Thought Sakura as she was right behind Konohamaru. "You should let him go," said Naruto in a somewhat annoyed face. "A leaf Jinan?" thought the guy still holding Konohamaru in the air. "Or what?" he taunted. "That kid is Konohamaru and he is my rival. Let him go or else," said Naruto as he performed a quick shunshine behind the guy and holding the 3-bladed kunai to his neck. "You'll regret it, so cool," thought Konohamaru with his eyes wide open seeing his rival's amazing speed. The female Sanjinan behind him was shocked, so she quickly went to grab her gigantic fan behind her back, but suddenly she felt her hands being grabbed together behind her back. "Don't rush," said Naruto in a quieter voice. "What is this speed? Shadow clones too?" she thought as she surrendered. The male Sanjinan stood still as he still felt the cold kunai on his neck. He was surprised and shocked to see a leaf Jinan to be able to perform this level of speed. "Now, let him go slowly," ordered Naruto. He did as Naruto said. He couldn't do anything else as he knew if he did anything wrong, he would face the consequences. "Good," said Naruto as he grabbed Konohamaru and went a few steps away. "DCH," said the Sanjinan quietly, obviously annoyed at what just happened. Looking at him again, "He is really cute, especially that snow-white hair and those blue eyes reflecting the sky," thought Temari as she blushed a little. Kankuro completely forgot why he was here and all he was thinking now was to get Naruto back. He grabbed from what Naruto had guessed a puppet covered in bandages. "Are you going to use Karasu?" asked the female Sanjinan shocked. Before he could answer, however, a voice came from the side. Kankuro, stop it. You're an embarrassment to our village, said a red-haired boy. He had green eyes and short and spiky auburn hair. He lacked distinctive pupils or eyebrows, which Naruto found funny. He had tanuki-like black rings around his eyes, which Naruto found really strange. He had also carved the kanji for love on the left side of his forehead, which was noticeable because his hair was parted for it to be kept visible. He wore a black bodysuit with an open neck, t-shirt-like sleeves, and almost full-length leggings. With this, he wore a white cloth over his right shoulder and the left side of his hips. He had a wide leather band from his left shoulder to his right hip with which he carried his sand gourd and around which he wrapped his forehead protector. So he finally shows himself, thought Naruto. Naruto. That is the one-tailed Jinchuriki. You better not embarrass me, said Kurama in a deep voice. I figured. Such high chakra levels from sand, it had to be him. You sure are proud of yourself, yet you try to pull a 12-year-old kid into hatred, replied Naruto. I had to try. You don't know how it's like to be sealed for so many years, said Kurama now louder than before. You were right, replied Naruto in a quieter voice. You sure like to talk now when you ignored me when I tried to talk to you, said Naruto. You better not lose to that bastard, said Kurama as he hid in the shadows again. Hey, I don't plan on losing, said Naruto. Gee Gaara, they are the one who started it, said Kankuro, who seemed terrified just hearing Gaara's voice. Naruto also noticed that. Shut up or I'll kill you, replied Gaara. Sorry. I'm really sorry, said Kankuro while his voice was shaking. What is up with that? Thought Naruto curiously. Gaara then disappeared in a swirl of sand and appeared again near Kankuro. Let's go. We didn't come here to play, ordered Gaara. Hearing that, both of them headed on their way. Wait, yelled Sakura, but then she felt a hand on her shoulder. She looked behind to see that it was Naruto. I know what you are going to say, just stop. I'll tell you in a little bit, whispered Naruto. What? Asked Gaara. What is your name? Asked Naruto as a sign of friendship. Huh? You mean me? Asked the female Sanjinan excitedly. Oh? Yay, sure, you seem interesting too, replied Naruto as he felt something else about her which he didn't on anyone else. Tamari looked at him as she felt her heart beating faster. Tamari, she replied, blushing more than she did before. Nice to meet you, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. What about you, redhead? Asked Naruto again. Gaara was a little annoyed at what he called him but stopped himself. Gaara of the desert, he answered. He just. Thought Tamari as she was a little scared at what might happen. What about me? Asked Kankuro. Anyways, let's go guys, said Naruto. Looked at Sakura and Konohamaru. Why you? Thought Kankuro, now furious. The next day they met with their sensei, Kakashi, who was late as usual. Naruto was more excited than usual since he guessed why he was summoned and he couldn't wait. Gosh, why does he summon us and then make us wait, said Sakura, obviously annoyed. Yo, said Kakashi as he just arrived. Why are you so late? Asked Sakura. You should have gotten used to it by now, replied Naruto, getting a stare by Sakura. Anyway, this may be sudden but I nominated you guys for the Chunin exams, said Kakashi. Here are your applications. If you wish to take part in the exams you should sign them and hand them in at room 301 by 4 p.m. tomorrow, continued Kakashi as he handed them the application letters. That is all, said Kakashi as he disappeared in a swirl of leaves. Yosh. I'm going to pass this exam no matter what, thought Naruto excitedly. Oi Sasuke. You better not lose, said Naruto. Right back at you, replied Sasuke. Sakura, however, wasn't sure if she wanted to take part in this exam. During the past missions, she had seen the gap in skills and thought that she may just hold them back. Naruto sensed that too and knew these exams needed the whole team, so he had to boost her confidence. Don't worry, Sakura, you're plenty strong, said Naruto as he gave her a thumbs up. There was some truth in there. Her chakra control was really good, which allowed her to greatly increase her speed and strength. Sakura smiled at hearing that and knew that she shouldn't let her teammates down. I will do this and take the win, Shinaru, thought Sakura. The next day they went to hand in the paper. They noticed something weird. 2-leaf shinobi were blocking the way and had also put on a genjutsu on the door to trick the exam participants. There was also a big group of genins trying to go in. This is their plan to lessen the numbers, huh? Probably best to leave them be, less competition for us, thought Naruto, but he saw that Sasuke wasn't thinking alike. Such petty tricks. I can't believe that so many fell for a simple genjutsu, said Sasuke as he neared the 2-leaf ninja. So you noticed, said one of them. Sakura, you probably noticed it as well, said Sasuke looking at her. Hi. replied Sakura, blushing a little and also happy that her crush recognized her. "Not bad, but all you did was see through it," said one of the ninjas as he rushed in to kick Sasuke. Before Sasuke could react back, Naruto jumped in to stop him. "Let's not get too excited over here," said Naruto as he grabbed him from behind. This speed, he thought, impressed by the Jonin speed. He held his hands up indicating that he gave up. "You, what is your name?" asked a Jonin with long black hair and featureless white eyes. He wore a beige-colored shirt, a dull blue shirt beneath that, and mesh armor beneath that. He wore dark brown shorts, blue shinobi sandals, and wrapped bandages around his right arm, chest, and right leg. He tied his hair back in a loose ponytail tied a few inches above the end. "Me? Naruto Uzumaki," replied Naruto. He then looked away, having got his answer. "This is normally the part where you reply with your name," said Naruto. Looked at the Jonin. "Neji Hyuga," replied Neji as he then walked away with his team. "Hyuga, huh? First the Jinchuriki and now a Hyuga. I will surely have fun in this exam," thought Naruto. "Naruto, Sasuke-kun, let's go," said Sakura as they headed out. "I had him, you idiot," said Sasuke looking at Naruto. Naruto laughed a little and they headed out. "Hey, you with the white hair," said a guy with shiny black hair, round eyes with prominent lower eyelashes, and very thick eyebrows. His hair was a bowl-cut style. He wore a green jumpsuit, orange leg warmers, and a red forehead protector worn as a belt. He had bandages around his forearms up to his fingers. "Yay?" replied Naruto looking back at the weird guy. "He's the one who just got rejected by Sakura," thought Naruto. "Will you fight me right here?" he asked. "Right now?" asked Naruto. "Yes," he answered. "My name is Rock Lee. I'm in the same team with Neji," continued Lee. "Sure, I've been meaning to test my moves against someone the same rank," replied Naruto. "Alright then," said Lee as he prepared his fighting stance. "Why is it always Naruto, damn it," thought Sasuke. Naruto rushed and tried to throw a jab but was surprised to see him dodge that. Naruto then jumped back, surprised to see him keep up with his speed. "I see now. You are probably the same as the Leaf Noble Green Beast. Same outfit and probably technique. I'll try harder then," said Naruto as he increased his speed even more. "Impressive, Naruto," said Lee. Preparing for Naruto was surprised to see how fast Naruto moved. Naruto now, as he went near Lee, increased his speed even more as he landed a left hook to his jaw. Lee flew a couple of meters back due to the force behind Naruto's punch. Lee was even more shocked to see Naruto move so fast. He thought he was the second strongest Jonin, but he was now realizing that that may not be so true. "He's probably faster than me right now," thought Lee. Lee rushed Naruto with a flurry of kicks and punches, but Naruto could easily dodge and block them. Naruto then, seeing an opening, quickly did a crescent kick to his face, making Lee fly away. "How is he so fast? I couldn't even follow him," thought Sasuke. "Oh? You couldn't even react to that?" said Naruto, surprised. "Hee," said Lee as he recovered a little and stood up. "Really impressive, Naruto, but this is far as you go," said Lee as he reached down to his legs. Lee didn't want to remove his weights so soon, but if he didn't then he would lose right now. "Weights, huh? I should probably remove my own if I want to win this," thought Naruto, but was surprised to hear another unfamiliar voice. "That's enough, Lee." The voice came from a talking turtle. "Lee, I told you not to remove them so soon. Revealing your secrets so soon," he said as he shook his head. "I'm sorry, but I got so overwhelmed that I had to do it," said Lee, holding his head down. "They sure are some weirdos," thought Naruto. "You won't get away with an excuse like that. Are you ready to pay?" asked the turtle. Lee nodded. "Then here comes your sensei," the turtle said as smoke appeared on the turtle's back, and as the smoke cleared, an older copy of Lee came out. Wow, his older clone appeared with even thicker eyebrows, thought Naruto. Lee's sensei, whose name is Guy, unexpectedly punches Lee in the face while saying, "You fool." Lee stood back up, tears pouring down. "Sensei. I, stuttered Lee. "That's enough, Lee," said Guy, forgivingly. "Sensei," said Lee as he jumped in to hug his sensei. "This is what youth is all about." "It's alright, Lee. Youth and mistake go together," said Guy while patting Lee's shoulder. "You're too nice, sensei," said Lee as even more tears poured down his eyes. "You did, however, break my rules, and as punishment, you'll do 500 laps around the practice range," said Guy, giving Lee a thumbs up. "Hi, sensei," yelled Lee, totally ready. 500 laps, huh? Thought Naruto, knowing all about torturous training. Those are Kakashi's students, and one of them pushed Lee so hard that he had to remove his weights, thought Guy, surprised. "You guys are Kakashi's student, right? How is he doing?" asked Guy. You know Kakashi-sensei? Asked Sakura. Of course he does. He is said to be an equal and rival to Kakashi, said Naruto, already having known him. So you have heard of me? Asked Guy, looking at Naruto. Hi. The strongest at taijutsu, might Guy. I do admire your techniques and use of taijutsu, said Naruto. Naruto, however, didn't mention the dislike of his weird outfit. Guy laughed hearing him. With the power of youth, you'll get as strong as I am, yelled Guy, giving them a thumbs up. You guys should head out now, continued Guy. Sasuke, Sakura. You better not hold me back, said Naruto, taunting them both, although he didn't mean that. Hey, you better not hold me back, said Sasuke, smiling. He knew he wasn't as strong as Naruto yet, but he was still excited for this exam. So many strong people, thought Sasuke. Oh, so you all came. Now we can finally start the exam. Good luck and you better win, said Kakashi, smiling proudly at his students. Naruto opens the door behind Kakashi as blinding light came out of it. As he went inside, several genin from multiple villages were standing there waiting for the proctor. Hee, this is going to be fun. All kinds of strong people, thought Naruto, excited to fight all of them. Naruto and his team get in the room and see countless genin from all kinds of villages in it. Genin from the Hidden Sound, Hidden Grass, Hidden Rain, Hidden Waterfall, Hidden Leaf, and the Hidden Sand villages. Naruto was excited. He could test his powers and get promoted. The idea of getting promoted excited him. Naruto saw his old classmates and was happy to see they were doing quite well. Yo, everyone. Should have known you guys would be participating in this exam, said Naruto. Same to you, said Shikamaru, smiling. Naruto heard his teammates talk to each other, so he decided to focus on his sensing abilities to sense the others' chakra in the classroom while they talk. They all seemed to have normal chakra until it came to one Hidden Grass genin. The chakra was pure evil and the sheer amount of it was insane for a genin. Naruto could clearly sense how evil and just how strong the genin was. If he even was a genin. Naruto noticed he was trying to mask his chakra, but Naruto could clearly see just how strong this genin was. He was so focused on her that he forgot to breathe. His hands were shaking and his face clearly showed just how scared and disgusted Naruto was at the moment. Naruto finally came back to his senses and looked around, hearing his friends calling after him. Naruto, yelled Shikamaru. Naruto quickly shook his head and wiping the tears that came out of his face. Oh, sorry. I just got a really nostalgic feeling and I really don't know what happened just now, said Naruto. He was lying, but he felt like if he even said a word about her he would die. Get his throat slit and his tongue pulled out. Shikamaru and Sasuke noticed he was lying. That face clearly showed how terrified Naruto was, but why would Naruto be so scared right now? They decided to leave it for now. Thank God he didn't notice me, thought Naruto. Kurama started laughing out loud. To think such a terrified kitten would be my Jinchuriki, said Kurama, clearly taunting Naruto. Shut up. That chakra was even viler than yours, said Naruto. Kurama, infuriated by that comment, stood up roaring. Naruto simply covered his ears due to how loud he was just now. Ups, maybe I went too far. I'm sorry, Almighty Kurama, said Naruto, also laughing. Hey, that's more like it. You better not embarrass me again, said Kurama as he lied back down, trying to sleep again. I didn't. Oh, never mind, said Naruto as he noticed someone approaching them. You guys should be quieter, said a gray-haired guy with onyx eyes and black-rimmed circular glasses. He wore a dark purple shirt with a high collar, a white undershirt, and dark purple pants with a white cloth waistband. He also wore dark purple fingerless gloves with armored plates on the back of the hand and a blue forehead protector. Naruto looked around, noticing that they were actually quite loud and gained the attention of everyone in the room. And who are you? Asked Naruto curiously. My name is Kabuto Yakashi. You guys caused quite the scene. Ah, you remind me so much of how I used to be, answered Kabuto. Oh? Not your first time here, huh? Asked Naruto again. No, it's my 7th time here, answered Kabuto, laughing a little seeing their reactions. Since you guys are rookies, I'll share some information with these cards, said Kabuto, holding a few strange cards. What? Asked Sakura, confused. Yes, these cards have information burned in them with chakra. Information worth 4 years, said Kabuto proudly as he picked a card and pouring a little chakra in it. They could see how many participants there were in this exams. Naruto wasn't as much interested in Kabuto as much as he was in the grass ninja. Less interested and more scared. We are going to keep our distance from that girl at all costs. As much as I have confidence in my skills, I don't think I'm on that level yet, thought Naruto. He was deep in his thought as he saw Kabuto pull cards on Sasuke's requests. Cards about Lee and Gaara. So Sasuke is also interested in those guys, huh? Sasuke, Sakura, I'm going on ahead and sit, said Naruto, and before he got a reaction he went on ahead. Naruto noticed a commotion behind him, but he sensed that his team was alright, so he really didn't care right now. All he was thinking was how to win the exam without going against the hidden grass Jinan. That Jinan terrified him and he hoped he didn't have to go against her. Being lost in thought, Naruto suddenly hears a loud bang and a poof of smoke appear in front of the class. This startled Naruto, having lost focus on his surroundings. "Quiet down, you bastards," came a voice from inside the smoke. As the smoke cleared out, a group of leaf ninja appeared. Damn it! I'm focusing too much on her, thought Naruto as he slapped himself, clearing his mind. I am Morino Ibiki, the examiner for the Chunin selection exam's first test, said Ibiki. Ibiki had a large, imposing figure, which he complemented with a rugged head and face covered with old wounds and scars. Ibiki's head was covered by a forehead protector. He wore a darker version of the standard uniform of the intelligence division, along with a black trench coat and gloves. Ibiki looked at the sound ninja that had started a fight. You sound Jinan, stop doing as you please before the exam, or do you want to fail already? Said Ibiki. Ibiki, having heard them apologize, continued, there will be no fighting without permission, and if permission for a fight is granted then killing is not allowed. If any pig even tries to disobey me will be failed immediately. Ibiki looked around and saw that the message went through. Very well, for the first exams, you will pick one of these tabs and sit on your assigned place. After that is done we will hand out the exam papers, stated Ibiki. Naruto wasn't worried about the first part of the exam. He was quite knowledgeable. He looked around and saw Hinata sitting next to him. Oh hi Hinata, said Naruto, smiling a little. They were in the same class in the academy, but Naruto never talked to her, so he didn't know what she was like. Hi, replied Hinata, startled being suddenly talked to. Naruto then carefully listened to Ibiki as he explained the rules. Basically, I need to get all my answers right and no cheating. I also have to hope that Sakura and Sasuke get at least one question right, but I think they got it. Quite a strange system, but nothing to have me worried, thought Naruto, knowing he got the first exam in the bag. After having the exam papers handed out to them, Ibiki yelled, "Begin." Naruto went through the questions to see what he was in for. The questions are harder than I thought, but I can manage. I hope Sasuke and Sakura will manage too somehow, thought Naruto as he continued to write down the answers. A good few minutes passed by and Naruto finished his test and was now waiting for the last question to be revealed by the proctor Ibiki. Another 25 minutes pass by as Ibiki finally reveals the 10th and last question. Okay, and now I will reveal the 10th question, declared Ibiki, catching everyone's attention. First I'll explain the rules of desperation, said Ibiki as everyone looked at him confused. First, for the 10th question you must decide whether or not you take it or not, and if you choose not to you fail along with your teammates. And for the other rule, if you choose to take it and answer incorrectly then you will lose the right to take place in the Chunin exams ever again, explained Ibiki. Most of the Jinan were yelling at how unfair this exam was. Quite intense, but considering the last 9 questions then this shouldn't be that hard, thought Naruto. After giving the Jinan enough time to think, Ibiki said, "Alright, those who do not wish to take it may leave now." Naruto looked behind to where Sakura and Sasuke were and smiled while giving them a thumbs up. Both of them smiled back, having confidence they will pass this. Good, now let's wait for the last question, thought Naruto. Naruto watched many Jinan take their leave while he and his team were confident enough for the last question. Bring it on. Alright, 60 Jinan left. This Chunin exam has better Jinan than expected, thought Ibiki. Good work to everyone still remaining. Congratulations on passing the first test, said Ibiki. Should have known. Attacking our minds like that. Good thing I didn't have any doubts, since even the slightest doubt would mean failure, thought Naruto, now excited for the second test. But what about the 10th question? Asked another Jinan. That was the 10th question. It was to test your will and see if you would be able to take a difficult question. Since you took the 10th question it showed me your determination and how strong your will is, explained Ibiki. So what was the point of the first 9 questions? Were they all for nothing? Asked Tamari of the Sand, demanding to know. The previous 9 questions already served their purpose. It was to see your ability to gather information. The questions were too hard for a mere Jinan to answer, so we had 2 Chunin who already knew the answers to help you out, answered Ibiki. What? I should have considered that possibility, but the questions weren't that hard anyway, thought Naruto, a little worried if he still passed or not. That concludes the first test of the Chunin exams. I wish you guys luck. Ibiki smiled, showing that he actually meant that, which boosted some of their confidence. Ibiki looked to his right as he noticed something. A ball of cloth came crashing in through the window and 2 kunai came out of the cloth sticking to the ceiling, and as the cloth opened up, a woman with violet hair appeared. She had light brown, pupil-less eyes. Her violet hair was styled in a short, spiky, fanned-out ponytail. She wore a fitted mesh bodysuit that covers her from neck to thigh. Over this, she wore a tan overcoat with a purple inseam and a pocket on each side, a dark orange mini skirt, a dark blue belt, and pale gray shin guards, and her forehead protector covered her forehead. On the cloth wrote second exam proctor, Anko Mitarashi. You guys. Not the time to be celebrating. I am the exam proctor for the second test, Anko Mitarashi. Now let's go. Follow me, yelled Anko. Ibiki came out from behind the cloth and said, bad timing, as Anko blushed in embarrassment. 60 Janan passed? The test must have been pretty easy, said Anko as she laughed a little while looking at Ibiki. No worries though, I will cut that number in half, she continued. In half, huh? Let's hope that Grass Janan is one of them, thought Naruto. I'll explain everything once we've changed places. Now follow me, she ordered. Once they arrived, what stood before them was a forest. Welcome to the Forest of Death. Don't worry though, you'll soon find out why it's called that way, said Anko, smiling and licking her lips as chills went down their spines. This is exciting, if only that Grass Janan wasn't here, thought Naruto. Hey Sasuke, whispered Naruto secretly. What? Asked Sasuke. Listen carefully. No matter what, and I mean no matter what, we will avoid the Grass Janan at all cost, said Naruto with a terrified voice. He couldn't help it, just talking about her gave him the chills. Sasuke noticed that. Is that why you look so terrified as we came in the room? Asked Sasuke, again curious. Hi. Just know that she is way out of our league, so don't even try to engage with her, said Naruto again. Fine, as long as I win then I don't care, said Sasuke, now trying to listen to what Anko is saying. First, I will hand you guys these papers. They are agreement papers which you have to sign, said Anko, handing out the paper to every Janan. What? Asked Sakura, a little scared. Well, there will be death in this one, so if you don't sign it, it will be my responsibility, explained Anko, smiling. Naruto closed his eyes and focused on his senses. He could sense everyone and everything. He sensed the shinobi around him and especially the Grass Janan. He sensed the animals in the forest and the insects flying around. Good Naruto. Focus more. Hear everything, smell everything. Sense everything. Listen to the human proctor explaining the rules, listen to the shinobi behind you talking. Expand your senses further and further, instructed Kurama. Naruto was amazed by how he felt. It felt like he could see everything around him even though his eyes are closed. Every time he focused on his sensing abilities, they improved every time. It was as if he had infinite potential when it came to sensing abilities. Sasuke, what is wrong with Naruto? Asked Sakura, confused. She noticed Naruto just standing there with his eyes closed. Sasuke looked at him and guessed what he was doing, so he said nothing. This is a surviving battle. There are 20 teams here, so 10 teams get the Earth Scroll and the other 10 teams get the Heaven Scroll. The only rule is you need to have both Earth and Heaven Scrolls when you get to the tower, which is in the middle of the forest. The tower is 10 kilometers away from the gates. This test lasts exactly 5 days, explained Anko. I see, so the number of participants is definitely getting cut in half, if not lower. This is good. The area is big, which means plenty of space to escape her, thought Naruto. 5 days? What about food? Yelled Choji, who only thought about food and rarely anything else. Plenty of food in the forest, but just be careful of man-eating beasts, poisonous insects, and plants, answered Anko. Now let's talk about what will disqualify you. First, those who don't get to the tower with both scrolls before the time limit. Second, those who lost a teammate or have a teammate killed. In addition to that rule, there is no quitting in the middle of the test. And lastly, third, those who look inside the scroll, explained Anko. Now sign the agreements and hand them in the booth where you will also be given your scroll. There will definitely be death since they are making us sign these forms, but I have a plan which should work quite well, thought Naruto. After everyone got their scrolls and went to their gates, the exam started. As soon as the gates started, Naruto immediately made a few dozen of shadow clones, and with a nod, they all disappeared. What was that for? Are you trying to reveal our locations, you idiot? Yelled out Sakura with the loudest voice Naruto had ever heard. They probably know where we are just from that scream. Anyways, if we find any team, we attack and kill them. If it's a grass ninja, you immediately run to me, said Naruto as he looked at Sakura and continued with a more serious voice. Do you understand? Sakura got the chills as she instinctively nodded. Good. Now we head out, said Naruto as they started jumping on trees following Naruto. Who made you the leader? Said Sasuke. Naruto looked at him once and then answered, I was sensing abilities that far surpass yours. I already made a plan which it doesn't seem you did, but if you do have a better plan then speak up. Don't take it against yourself, but for now, just listen to me. Sasuke didn't like the answer, but he knew it was true. He made a pretty good plan while still terrified by the grass ninja. While on the previous mission, Sasuke had come to understand Naruto as someone better than him and as a wall he must overcome. Sasuke nodded and continued following Naruto. Naruto sensed the teams with the lowest chakra so they could easily defeat and take their scrolls. Naruto stopped in his tracks and looked at the two. Naruto then opens his hand showing his palm as if he was holding something, and then suddenly something appears on his hand. An earth scroll, just the one they needed. What? How? Asked Sasuke surprised. Sakura was also equally surprised and curious. Hey, said Naruto as he grabbed the bush away, allowing both Sakura and Sasuke to see. It was another Naruto standing on three-leaf Shinon's unconscious bodies. One of them had short, unkempt dark hair held back by his forehead protector, as well as two green lines running from each end of his eyes towards his ears. He wore a gray high-collared jacket suit along with a pair of gray pants. The older one had spiky sandy brown hair and very thick sideburns. He wore a black jumpsuit with a zipper running down the middle and a light-colored collar. He also wore a leaf forehead protector and his shuriken holster strapped to his right leg. And the last one had short black hair and wears his forehead protector around his neck, covering his chin. He also wore a high-collared shirt that was half black and half gray along with a pair of gray pants. This one is Team Shibir. My clone was following them and he noticed that they had the scroll we needed. He caught them off guard and voila, said Naruto holding both of the scrolls up. They aren't dead, right? Stuttered Sakura. I would never kill our own shinobi. They are unconscious, although leaving their body here would also mean that they would die anyway by some beast, answered Naruto holding his thinking. Suddenly Naruto felt a powerful wave of chakra and then are hit with a powerful gust of wind. After that Naruto felt something huge coming their way. Sasuke, Sakura, yelled Naruto, catching their attention as they ran to him. The one yelling was Naruto's clone, who had then teleported Sakura, Sasuke, and the unconscious team far away from them. Naruto stayed there holding his guard as he saw the huge monster coming his way. What? A snake? Naruto, you are a clone, aren't you? Asked Sasuke. Hi. Boss stayed to see the enemy's power, said the clone as he still kept his guard up. What? But you said that she's way out of our league. What if you get killed? Replied Sasuke. Even if he didn't admit it, Sasuke still cared about Naruto. They had a couple of spars and Naruto was kind enough to point out his weaknesses. Sasuke knew he was getting stronger because of Naruto, and with his help he would be one step closer to his goal. You underestimate boss too much, Sasuke, said the clone smirking. Gotta take care of this snake quickly, said Naruto as he threw a dozen of his kunai at the snake. As soon as the kunai hit, Naruto teleported to all of them and then back to his original place in just a matter of seconds. Naruto then turned away from the snake as it exploded into bits, leaving very few traces of it left. Naruto then looked at the bush to where the enemy was trying to hide. My. Quite the excellent use of explosive tags. Great sensing abilities and mastered the Hiraishin, something even I haven't managed to do. Very impressive, but sadly not the one I'm looking for, she said as showed her stupidly long tongue. Oh, you are looking for someone? You attacked us, so it means you are looking for someone in my team. Since it isn't me, then it has to be either Sakura or Sasuke. I can't see how you would need Sakura but Sasuke. He is an Uchiha and he is already awakened the Sharingan, but what are you planning to do with him? Guessed Naruto as he held his chin, trying to think of several possibilities she would need Sasuke for. A few had already come to mind, but he waited for her to answer. Impressive. You've got the brains too, but unfortunately, I've got no use for the demon kid, she said as she got ready to fight. She was more shocked on the inside to see a 12-year-old kid figure out her target. Naruto didn't like that comment, but he still was ready to fight. He knew better than to let his guard down around her. Although it didn't look like it, Naruto was still terrified, but he did a good job at hiding it. As a shinobi, one must show no emotions in battle. Naruto holding two kunai, ready for her to rush at him. She fought in a strange way. She fought like a literal snake, which he found disgusting. He hated snakes. They went into a taijutsu battle, trading blow for blow. To an outsider, it would look like they are equal, but Naruto knew better. He knew she was just testing him. Naruto had trained on his chakra control so he could enhance his fighting power and speed. His punches were faster, did more damage than he ever could, but he still couldn't land a direct hit. Naruto jumped back and made a few clones to help him. Naruto threw a few shuriken in her direction, to which she easily dodged. Hey, as expected, thought Naruto. Naruto then teleported to one of the shuriken and shouted, "Wind style, vacuum great sphere." A large sphere of compressed wind chakra came out of Naruto's mouth as it seemingly hit the grass. Shinon. Got her, thought Naruto. Her body although turned to mud, which Naruto noticed that she must have substituted. Naruto and two of his clones using the lightning mode started rushing her and attacking her with a barrage of fists. She had gotten caught off guard and had gotten hit multiple times with chakra-enhanced fists. That did more damage than it should have, she thought. That's not it, thought Naruto as she teleported to her and did a quick roundhouse kick. She flew a couple of meters away and then exploded. "You and your goddamn explosive tags," she yelled as she stood up from the explosion. Naruto looked at her as he thought he had done damage, but then noticed something terrifying. Her face had changed and so had the headband. That's the hidden sound, thought Naruto as he came to the realization. He did way more damage than a Jonin should do, she thought. "Why, you're Orochimaru," said Naruto, stuttering. Now everything came to light. The terrifying power and why he wanted Sasuke. "You know of me, child?" said Orochimaru as he left. "You bastard of a betrayer," yelled Naruto. "I'm sorry, Kurama, for using this without permission," said Naruto as he started to change. The red chakra of Kurama started circling around him. His hair grew longer and spikier and the whiskers on his cheeks widened and thickened. His nails and canine teeth grew longer and sharper. His eyes changed to that of Kurama's as Naruto gave a loud roar. Kurama looked down at Naruto, confused. Why would a human apologize to him? Why would a human ask a beast's name? Why would a human even be nice to a beast? All of these confused Kurama, so he decided to say nothing. "Oh, so you can use the demon's powers?" said Orochimaru, surprised. Naruto suddenly sped up to Orochimaru with so much speed that was unnormal for a Jonin. Naruto did a quick barrage of fists, smashing his face in, and jumped back. Instantly after, a clone of Naruto came from under Orochimaru with a deadly uppercut, and while in the air the clone did a quick double jab. Not leaving any room to breathe, Naruto jumped him with a crescent kick, sending Orochimaru flying. As the smoke cleared out, Orochimaru stood up, a bruise on his face, but it was clearly healing. "You actually managed to bruise me, but this has taken long enough. This was fun, but I'm heading out for now," said Orochimaru as he left without a trace. "Damn it, that bastard. Why is he so strong?" thought Naruto. Naruto then teleported to where Sakura and Sasuke were and dropped down exhausted. "Naruto?" said both Sakura and Sasuke. "Hi. The opponent was stronger than I imagined and I still hadn't managed to take him down," said Naruto, looking away in shame. "What? Who is she?" asked Sasuke curiously. "Orochimaru. One of the Sannin. He was Lord Third's student who turned rogue, and even with full power I couldn't do anything against him," said Naruto as he clenched his fist. He hated feeling so powerless. "Where is he now?" asked Sasuke, again trying to grasp the situation. "The exam proctor is in the forest, which means that they know of Orochimaru, which also means that the Anbu are probably involved. We shouldn't have to worry about him for now. Grab on," ordered Naruto, now which both of them listened to him. "Alright, we got both scrolls, so now we just have to get to the tower. But there might be Jonin waiting there and planning their attack, so we must be careful," analyzed Sakura. "That would be the case if you didn't have me. Now grab on my shoulders," said Naruto as he smirked. As soon as their hands touched his shoulders, they teleported inside the tower. "You marked the inside of the tower too?" asked Sasuke, also shocked. "Of course. My shadow clones marked the entire forest so I could teleport anywhere I need to," explained Naruto as he smiled. Both Sasuke and Sakura were shocked. If it weren't for Naruto, then they weren't even sure if they would even pass. Upon entering the tower, they saw a riddle. "If you do not possess heaven, gain knowledge and be prepared. If you do not possess earth, run through the fields in search of an advantage. Open the series of heaven and earth and the perilous way shall be redressed. This is namely the secret of the one that guides." It's telling us to open the scrolls," said Naruto after a little moment of thinking. The other two nodded, so they agreed to open the scrolls. Naruto opened the Heave scroll while Sakura opened the Earth scroll. Sakura was worried if it was a trap or not, but Naruto was sure that they had to open that. The moment they opened the scroll, Naruto instantly recognized the contents of the scroll. "Sakura, it's a summoning seal." "Drop it," yelled Naruto as they both dropped the scrolls. Smoke appeared on the scrolls, and as it cleared out, Iruka appeared. Long time no see, said Iruka smiling as he waved at them. Iruka was proud of them. They completed the test in hours, which was a surprise for fresh Shinon to do. This Chunin exam is filled with promising shinobi, thought Iruka. In reality, Naruto had done the most fighting, but he didn't mind. Although annoying, Naruto still liked his team. Yo Iruka-sensei. You all have come a long way, said Iruka holding his tears back. Hee, thanks. Now I'm guessing we'll have to wait until the second test is over, said Naruto rubbing his nose. Hi. Until the test is over you'll have to rest in your room. You aren't allowed to meet your sensei or anyone else for that matter, explained Iruka, and after getting a nod from the three, Iruka shows them to their room. In their room, Sakura was curious about something, so he decided to ask Naruto. Naruto, why didn't you tell Iruka-sensei about Orochimaru? Oh? They probably already know about it, seeing as a Jounin already met him. This isn't something a Jounin should worry about anyway, so get some rest, said Naruto as he went to his own room. He wanted to use the next days to train on his chakra control. Improving it, even more, would prove useful. Meditating had become one of his favorite things to do. Everything was quiet and he could literally feel everything around him. He could sense the chakra of everyone near him, but he could also sense something new. Strange chakra he had never felt before, and he wasn't even sure if it was chakra. The moment he opened his eyes he couldn't feel it anymore. It was strange and he couldn't understand it at all. Every time he meditated his chakra control improved, but right now his mind was focused on something else. In his fight with one of the Sannin. He couldn't fight against him even after he used Kurama's chakra. The Sannin, huh? Jiraiya, Orochimaru, and Tsunade. The title was given by Hanzo after the three had fought against him even after all the other Konoha shinobi had perished. Orochimaru betrayed the leaf and Tsunade had run away. Jiraiya is the only legendary shinobi of the three, having stayed loyal to the village until now. I have to become stronger so that traitors like these can't get away so easily, but how? How can I get as strong as someone like Orochimaru? Thought Naruto. Naruto now only thought about getting stronger. Power. Some would even say he would even kill someone close to him for power, but Naruto would never. He only wanted power to protect people close to him and the leaf, and he would sacrifice himself to do that. He then thought about Hashirama, the first Hokage, also named the god of shinobi, the strongest shinobi of all times. He would release one of the strongest Kekkei Genkais in the world, and people would kill just to get a piece of the DNA because of the power it could give one. Naruto had gotten an idea of how he could get strong, but he didn't know if it would even work. He had almost no idea about how the human body worked. For now, however, he scratched that idea and continued working on his chakra control. The 4 days passed pretty quickly. Naruto spent most of his time improving his chakra control, so he tried to avoid meeting other people as it would interrupt his training. After the second test of the exam was officially over, all the participants that had passed were in the arena with all the Jounin and the Hokage before them. 21 Jounin had passed out of the 60 Jounin. Maybe I should have stayed longer and taken care of the others, thought Naruto. Congratulations everyone for passing the second test of the exam. You have proven yourself to have the determination and will to become Jounin. But that may not be enough no matter how strong it is. It's time I showed you the purpose of the Chunin exams, spoke the third Hokage as he looked on the Jounin. In reality, the Chunin exams are a replacement for war among the allied countries. In the past, the current allies were enemies who fought each other. So in order to fight the pointless fighting, the countries chose a mutual place for battle. That is the origin of the Chunin exams. Other nations, potential clients, will be watching the battles, continued the third Hokage. I see. So basically it's to show our strength to the other hidden villages. Makes sense if you want to avoid wars, thought Naruto. After clearing the confusion amongst the Jounin, Hiruzen wanted to continue the exams but was interrupted by a proctor. Please allow me, Hokage-sama. Hayate Gecko, the referee of the matches, said Hayate. Very well, responded Hiruzen. Hello everyone, I am Hayate. Since there are too many Jounin that passed the first and second test, there will be a preliminary before you take the third test, explained Hayate, coughing. A lot of the Jounin started complaining. Hayate sighed. As the Hokage-sama explained earlier, there will be many guests at the third test, and with this many Jounin, it would take too long. Now since the preliminary starts immediately, please come forward if you're not feeling well or are unable to fight, continued Hayate as he started coughing again. With 4 days to rest I have had enough time to rest, thought Naruto, smiling. He was ready to win this exam. I'm going to quit, said Kabuto as he raised his hand. That's the guy from the first test. He must have gotten quite into a battle considering how he looks right now, thought Naruto. Yakashi Kabuto from the leaf, right? You may leave now. I also forgot to mention that from now on it will be individual battling, so you may raise your hand based on your own judgment, explained Hayate again. This guy. He keeps coughing, so he must be sick. Leaving such information out, thought Naruto as he barely held his laugh back. He didn't know why, but he found it quite funny, although not the ideal Jounin. Kabuto, huh? He failed the Jounin exam 6 times straight. Thought Hiruzen. Naruto, I'm going to defeat every other Jounin here, and after I'm done with them I will defeat you, declared Sasuke as he held out his fist. Hey, replied Naruto as they fist bumped. Very well. Then we will now begin the preliminary exams. This will be a one-on-one battle. There are basically no rules. You fight until your opponent is dead, knocked out, or has given up. The screen above me will show the matchup for each battle. The first battle is, said Hayate as the screen went through the names of the participants until it stopped. Uchiha Sasuke vs Yoroi Kato. Everyone but these two please step out, ordered Hayate, and as the other Jounin went out of the way, he continued, ready? Go, announced Hayate after getting a nod from the two. Boring. I'll go and meditate on another room until it's my turn, thought Naruto. Naruto sneaked away, avoiding the other people's attention. He had an idea what the other people were capable of, and he knew that no one could pose a threat to him right now except Gaara. With his enhanced hearing he knew who would be fighting next, and with his sensing abilities, it was like he was there. Naruto knew what Sasuke was capable of already, but he was curious about the opponent. The fight started with Sasuke just testing the opponent's powers. In seconds everyone realized that Sasuke had far superior speed and power. After Sasuke figured out that the opponent's ability was to steal chakra, he quickly ended the match. Hey, this is nothing, said Sasuke smiling. Arrogant bastard, thought Naruto, who was also smiling. Next match. Aburame Shino vs Abumizaku. Start, said Hayate. So be boring, thought Naruto as he was struggling to keep his eyes open. But no matter how hard he tried, it was all to no avail. He fell asleep. He was in the room alone, so no one could wake him up. The 6th match had just finished and Hayate had just announced the 7th match. Uzumaki Naruto vs Uzumaki Kiba. Kiba was already in the arena, but Naruto was nowhere to be seen. Kiba started laughing. Ha 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 ha, I should have known you would have chickened out, Naruto. That's right, where is he? I haven't seen him in a while, thought Sakura. And then suddenly Naruto appears, rubbing his eyes. He had just woken up, and thankfully he had already marked the arena before. You talk too loud. So you are my opponent, huh? Just so you know I won't go easy on you, Kiba, said Naruto, still sleepy. He was sleeping until he heard Kiba scream his name. Hey, you never won against me in the academy, Naruto, said Kiba laughing. That's 'cause I never tried, fool, thought Naruto smiling. He then looked at Hayate, signaling that he is ready. The fight was over in a flash. No jutsus were used. Naruto enhanced his speed with his chakra, not allowing Kiba to move even an inch. Hayate had announced the match to start, and in just that 1 second Kiba felt the cold feeling of metal on his neck. This speed. I couldn't even follow him with my eyes, thought Kiba, shocked. There was nothing he could do. I give up, said Kiba, holding his hand up. The audience was also shocked. Almost no one could even follow him with his eyes. You have grown, Naruto, thought Kakashi proudly. Even Lee knew he couldn't have reacted to that. That speed was way faster than at the time they had fought. Sasuke had his Sharingan activated, but even with it on, he barely followed him. Damn it. Why am I so weak? I must get stronger no matter what, thought Sasuke. Naruto looked up at the audience, holding his hand high up. My name is Uzumaki Naruto, and I will be the one who will defeat every Jounin in this exam, declared Naruto as he heard roars coming from the audience. No one could believe it, the claim the demon boy just made, but they knew that the Hyuga or the Uchiha could take him down. That's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on my other social media accounts. Anime God here, and I'm signing off.